always loved my father's tales about the sea.
We had 3 different ideas for submarine games, so I was trying to think of how do you make it a more personal story. And at the same time, I was thinking about my daughter Fiona. She writes her own stories too, and I was thinking about the characters she likes.
I never imagined that his stories were real, or that I would have to face those dangers myself to find him.
It's a journey of courage and discovery. It's a really human story. I mean, we've done a lot of stories where characters are pretty strong and confident and powerful, and this is a story where the hero is capable. You identify with the hero because she's brave and she's smart and she's courageous and she's doing things because she loves somebody and wants to help them. It was kind of like, this is a hero I think in some ways kind of represents the qualities I see in Fiona, but also the kind of the hero I'd like her to admire and want to emulate.
This one is Marin and 2 mermaids that she met underwater, and I like this one a lot. And here, this is a book that I wrote, and it's related to Marin, but not exactly the same characters. I did that when I was writing some books, and then I kind of thought of Marin and thinking of the story of it.
It's fun. It's definitely because, Fiona is inspirational, and as I'm writing scenes and, I'm thinking about, okay, what would Fiona do here? I'll bring up chapters of, this is what happens in the story, and Fiona will tell me what she thinks. In fact, one of the ideas, earlier on, we didn't have a mermaid in the story. She was, really insistent and fun. So the Merrows are mythological mermaid creatures from Ireland, and so it's a Merrow in the game as opposed to a mermaid. And so I had to do a lot of research into Irish myths and Irish writing and what would fit there. But I finally felt like, you know what, you're right. And it added a lot. It ended up having a really important storyline and background to what had happened in the world and why it was the state it is and how it's going to get back.
I really liked all the descriptive kind of detail that you can put into it and all the different characters and things that you can write and explore under. I think it's pretty cool because I don't really know anyone that has a dad or any parents that work in video games.
Yeah, it's me. Part of the fun of making games is you get to create a whole new world that didn't exist before. What's unique about games compared to movies or books even is that you get to explore the world from the inside. You get to discover it yourself, and so you get that fantasy of exploration of really being in control of your own destiny.
The twisted forms of sunken ships stretched out in the distance. Was her father's boat somewhere among them?
The whole journey is about saving somebody she loves, and it's a more personal story. It's a different kind of adventure than some of the games we've done before.